This is Sandra Edmond, Queen of Tax Deeds, with your Tip Tuesday on this Taco Tuesday. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm going to have tacos from Chipotle. Don't always eat Taco Tuesday. But anyway, in today's video, I want to show you the 4 benefits of owning vacant land and how you can profit from it and make good money. One of those benefits, of course, it's a lower barrier of entry, so you don't need that much money to purchase the property. But stay to the end of the video because I will be going over one of the best tips about it at the very end and discussing why that is very important. Okay? So now let's kind of go through, and you see up here on my screen, I've got a video of a neighborhood, and this is pretty much typically what we see when we're looking at properties coming up in the tax deed sale. You've got to be able to identify which vacant lot, because of course there could be 3 different parcels over here and only one is going up for auction. So you need to be able to bring the plat map with you, which will identify the separate parcels or an aerial. And what I like to do is pay attention to the driveway and also any trees or landscape on the property to be able to identify where the frontage of the property is, the very front of it. So let's go ahead and go into the 4 benefits. So I've already discussed one of them, which is it doesn't cost as much money to buy, all right? And it's, costs less than developed property. If you're buying a house, you're going to spend a lot more money than you would a vacant piece of property. So another benefit is no tenants, no toilet, no problem. You don't have to be a landlord. You don't have to worry about squatters getting into the property or tenants, or if the tenants are paying you, or if you have to get the tenants out, what you're going to do. You don't have to worry about anybody vandalizing the property. No tenants, no toilets, no problem. You don't have any toilets getting stuffed up and someone's going to call you to go ahead and unplug the toilet. If you're a landlord, you don't have to fix anything if you buy the piece of property because there's hardly any maintenance costs related to it, which is another benefit of vacant land, is that it's low maintenance costs. But you just want to make sure that if you are buying a piece of vacant land, these right here would not qualify as what I'm about to tell you. But if you're buying a piece of vacant land and it does not have any trees on it, these you see, they're full of trees. If it does not have any trees on it, you want to make sure that you are maintaining that piece of property, because if you are not, code enforcement will charge you money. You see, like this one right here, if this property is not being maintained, nobody's cutting the grass or they're not cleaning it as debris and trash piles up on it, code enforcement will go in there or send a contractor in there to cut the grass, and then they will charge you. They'll put a lien against the property. Same thing with the trash on the property. But if you have a wooded lot, like you do this one back here where you see the palm trees, you don't have to worry about that because you don't have to maintain it. It's pretty much just a wild piece of land. You don't have to do anything at all to the property. Also, another benefit of vacant land is that the property taxes are lower than on improved property because the value is less. So you're going to pay less in property taxes. All right. One of the things I like to do with vacant land is see if the neighbors are interested in purchasing it, because a lot of neighbors don't want anybody else next door to them or across the street. So one of the benefits that they like in purchasing the vacant lot that you may have is that they don't want anybody else moving in. All right. So we've already gone through 4 items already, probably 5. I've given you more than just the 4 items. No tenants, no toilets, no problem. That's 1 item. That's a benefit. It costs less than developed property, so you're not going to pay as much as you would a house or a building. The property taxes are much lower on vacant land, and the maintenance costs are a lot less. Just make sure that you cut the grass, you don't get code enforcement on your tail, and then you've got plenty of problems. And I think I gave you like another benefit too, which I cannot remember right now. But anyway, here is the juicy one now. So here's one you want to make sure that the vacant lot you're buying will give you a nice return for your investment. How are you going to get that return? Well, you'll make more money on the resale if the vacant lot is on a street that has utilities. So utilities are water, sewer, and of course electric. So we know this one here does have electric. We can see some power lines on it here. So the other thing to find out is, does it have sewer? Meaning if someone flushes the toilet, where is it going to go? Is it plugged into the city or the county sewer system? Is that running under here or nearby the property? We see there's another property nearby. They may or may not have it. So you want to find out if there are county water utilities there. If not, the person that buys it is going to have to plug in and build basically a septic tank. And they're going to also have to build a well or dig for a well. So in Florida, usually there's water everywhere. We sit on top of water, so they can just, create a well, build a well, or build a septic tank. But that makes it more expensive to build on the property if you have to do septic and well. In the long run, it's not more, but more people feel more convenient in having the city sewer or county sewer and county water. But when county water and sewer come into the neighborhood, it increases the prices because they're going to add that onto your tax dollars, the cost of adding it. So it's a catch-22. It's great, but then at the same time, you're going to have to pay for it. They usually add it in the taxes. So you just want to make sure that the piece of property that you're purchasing, if it does have city sewer and septic right now, then that is much better to buy this piece of property if it has it than a piece of property maybe 3 or 4 blocks away that may not have city sewer or water. Okay, so another big value that you can add to the property. If you watch this video right here, it's going to show you how to add even more value to a piece of property that you're buying, and that is by finding out a very important designation about the property. So just watch this video right up here next to watch how you can really make sure you get big bang for your buck and that whatever piece of land you buy will always make you money. Anyway, this is Sandra Edmond, Queen of Tax Deeds. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. Happy investing.